Y'all leave my little Mosky out of this, man. She ain't got nothing to do with none of this, man. Y'all leave her out of this, man. See what I'm saying? Y'all leave her out of this, man. She's enjoying.
Walter. Wait. Let me get this right. So you went to court for a TPO for what you thought somebody said was turtles, right? But you had a PEDO living in the basement right around the kiddos? Make it make sense. People wonder why she had no problem with doing that song with Maine. Touching Maine. And that's because she was being raised by a pedo, friend. It already was existing within the home. It wasn't nothing that was new. It was known. So with that being said, friend, that's why I was so accepting. She didn't care about what people say because she probably felt the same way then. Oh, that's all. Oh, what's all? My 2 cents. Can you please let these people know how this goes and how it works? Listen, they are not smart at all, but we're going to let you tell them.
You think about innocence. You think about children not having a care in the world, enjoying themselves, and not having to worry about anything but just having fun and being
Please make sure to go and subscribe to her page.
Unfortunately,
please.
There are evils in the world that takes children's innocence, and that's what I'm going to discuss today. How people take a happy child and do things and wander the playgrounds and look for ways to take children's innocence and make it where they are hidden and traumatized and acting out because they're abused at the hand of an adult that they know, a family member, a neighbor, a friend, somebody that they trust. It's sad, but studies show that the majority of children that are abused sexually, it happens from people that they trust. That brings me to this guy, Maine, you so funny. He became known to social media during the Robert Hampton and Briana Hampton storyline. He came out, he was joking on Briana, then he changed the heart. He started supporting Briana. Eventually made a song, Bree Gone. She agreed to get in the video with him about this song and they became friends. And that's just the backdrop of how we came to know him. But as we came to know him, things got out about his past, that he was an SA registered offender and that he had to register every year in February.
Once a toucher, forever a toucher. You nasty motherfucker. Because at the end of the day, I don't care what nobody say. 92, 94, 96. It's still today. It still exists today. It's not all, baby. That's not something that you could say is all. No. It's just the fact is that when a person started, it was ancient times. So they was writing on rocks around then instead of paper. And now that the paper exists, those charges just ain't on it. But the charges of what he did is there. Meaning that he's a forever PEDO. I don't care what nobody say, huh? So basically, Bubble Eye Bluefish says that it's okay that Bree was in domestic violent relationships with baby daddy number 1 and number 3. Listen to this ish, friend. We can't make this up at this point.
And didn't he ask her how far did I drag you? Okay, didn't she have injured fingers from the toe? So what? Because Deshaun and her had a domestic violence relationship. So what? Because Janelle and her had a domestic violence relationship. Baby, that don't justify.
After seeing that gold tooth in Jeannie's mugshot, how could y'all still be listening to her? After seeing that gold tooth, it looked like somebody that escaped from jail as a criminal. You gonna sit there and listen to a lady that got one gold tooth on her gold? Well, I'm gonna let Mika explain to y'all. I'm gonna let Cousin Thuggin break it down.
Hey y'all, today we're gonna get into some things, okay? It's deeply disturbing when someone with a known and serious criminal past, particularly one involving charges like child neglect, aggravated battery, and assault with a deadly weapon, feels entitled to pass judgment on others, especially when those others have no comparable records. There's something unsettling about watching a person attempt to shame or expose someone else's past with their own history. It's not only far worse, but also actively harmful. It reveals not only hypocrisy, but a complete lack of self-awareness and accountability. To have child neglect on your record and still throw around accusations like deadbeat mother shows a dangerous level of projection.
To her channel,
it's one thing to have a past and to grow from it, but it's another to deny your own faults while trying to tear down women who have never faced the same level of scrutiny or consequence. There's a difference between speaking from a place of redemption and using others as a distraction from your own guilt. What's worse is that this kind of behavior adds to the cycle of judgment and misinformation that hurts real mothers that's doing their best. When someone who failed their own children tries to rewrite their image by slandering others, it's not empowerment. It's called manipulation. You can't call out other people for the things that you're guilty of on a deeper level. Eventually, the truth screams louder than the lies, ma'am. Let's get it correct. Okay, let me tell y'all why the internet hoe really mad. The bitch mad because she's obsessed. She's obsessed with him. You drove over 7 hours just to take a picture in a chrome dress to match his car and to follow him around Walmart like a lost puppy, like a fan on tour, like a damn shadow. The fact that you sat in that damn car for 7.5 hours and sat on that dress with your sour ass, then got out and your ass was leaking, so you had a spot on the back of it from your leaky, stinking ass. You a nasty bitch. Then for months, you came online posting a whole bunch of delusional shit about how y'all a family and how much you love him and how much you appreciate him for putting you on. Huh? You don't remember saying that? Of course you don't, but I'm going to remind you at the end because we know you got mental illness. I'm going to remind you at the end of the video, bitch. Just hold on.
For success. So not only will this book help you start a business, because I have a lot of vendors in here, or if you want to monetize social media, I'm teaching you how to monetize.
We don't like your version. Let's hear 2K say it. Let's see what 2K got to say. Because your book is on display and it's bullshit, baby.
Now,
let's see though.
Ebook when you click a lot of vendors in here. Or if you want to monetize social media, I'm teaching you how to monetize TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat, YouTube, Instagram.
Feel bad about showing y'all everything. So here we go. Ooh, let me pull it back. Okay. Now, we was out to a good start. I ain't gonna hold you. We was out to a good start when I seen this. I was like, man, oh, snap.
Shout out to 2K like for this one. Make sure y'all subscribe to my boy channel.
I'm looking at that. At first, I see, like the beauty playbook. She got the playbook and then she show you where to get all the cosmetics from. Okay, up there. I'm like, oh shit. And then that go to the beauty. We keep going down there. We go like, okay. Oh shit. And then what I quickly realized that this part was only about Bree having something to do with all the pictures she done took through the years. Because I'm telling you right now, like, this information here, it kind of is not helpful. It's just a bunch of emails. They still gonna treat you like they don't know you. Like bruh, it was nothing. But hey, I get that. I get it. She can't do nothing but tell you about the plug. Okay? So she even lists some more fenders, Hearts and Hips, Fashion, Wildcat, Boswells, Cardio, Day G, who were dating. I don't know these folks. So then she did leave us with a little personalized note. Cause like, congrats, you did it. You reached the end of the vendor list, but this is just the start of your journey towards achieving millions that she don't got. I've equipped you with valuable connections across various industries, and I hope this has sparked your enthusiasm to chase dreams like the powerhouse you are. Okay, you like it? Shit. I ain't gonna lie, I got hyped when I read that first paragraph. Then she come back. Now it's time to unleash the magic within you. Revive those dreams and make them reality. Whether you are launching a new venture or looking to expand your current business, remember, sure you got what it takes. And be sure to enjoy the journey. Celebrate the highs. Learn from the lows. And continue to shine with each step you take. After all, success isn't solely about the destination. It's about the journey itself. The late nights, the early mornings, the unforgettable experiences that make it all worthwhile, even though I never been through it. So I'm like, oh, okay, hold on now, Bree. Now Bree, she known to plagiarize some shit, so I'm questionable. I'm like, man, did Bree really write this? So I like, whatever. I'm here for the content because I need to learn how to be a content creator. And Bree has mastered it, y'all. She got 1 million followers on TikTok. She got a bunch of them on Facebook. She got 1 million on Instagram. I'm like, okay, man, listen, bro. Bree, teach me something. I can't wait. Boy, I gotta change that. Miss Sade Prank, thank you for that 5. Man, that scared the hell out of me. Okay, so I'm going over here. So I'm gonna go to Facebook just so I can know for a fact what type of stuff that she know that I don't know. And then she writes right here. Now, the only reason I feel comfortable with sharing this because you can literally go to Facebook and copy and paste this. I'm pretty sure this is what happened. You can copy and paste this exact same thing. So if you want to be monetized on Facebook, Bree gonna teach you how. So here we go. Here are several strategies to effectively monetize the presence of your platform. Facebook ad revenue, ad breaks. If you create video content for Facebook, you can apply for ad breaks. Oh, shit. Which allows you to earn money from the ads shown on the videos. You need to meet specific eligibility criteria, which is 10,000 page followers and 600,000 total minutes. Okay. And then as I keep going on and reading this, get out, Bricks. As I keep reading this, I'm like, this is exactly what they tell you on Facebook. So, okay, cool. Like, maybe Facebook just like this. So let me just go ahead and go to something else I know. Let me go to Instagram. No, fuck that. Let me go to YouTube. I'm on YouTube right now. It better be in red, too. Okay. Now, I was mad, bro, because honestly, I didn't have to pay $35 to know this. I knew it already. They got it posted on their site. Why would you put their information in a book and sell it? So I was kind of pissed. I'm not gonna lie, I was pissed. So hold on, let me make sure. Is this YouTube? Yeah, YouTube, my shit. YouTube Partner Program, YPP. Overview. The primary way to monetize your YouTube channel is through the YouTube Partner Program, okay? Which allows you to earn money from ads shown on your videos. Okay, that's new. Eligibility requirements, 1,000 subscribers. It ain't even 1,000 no more, Bree. It's 500. Oh, shit. You done copy old work. You done copy to pay some old shit. You must have at least 4,000 valid public watch hours in the last 12 months. You need to... So, all Bree did, and this is a shame, Bree. And if you from the Bree Hive, and I thought I was the king bee of the Bree Hive, I feel finessed. I really do. And the reason I feel finesse is because when Briana money is low, she just showing me right now she gonna sacrifice me.
I'm still trying to figure out what's the act towards nature. Acts towards nature. What's the act towards nature? Somebody gonna have to filter in because Google is not solving it. It's not solving it at all because this can go from peeing on a tree to doing a number of unsightful things. So I'm confused and somebody got to explain to me, how do you have sex with nature, baby? What the hell? Let Tay change that because I guess I found my answer. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, nah, y'all. Please pause and read. What? Oh, Lords. Well, I guess we done figured some things out, huh? Wow. Crimes against nature and some just... Oh, North Carolina. That's where they at. That's where they at. Nature is used to refer to sexual acts that deviate from traditional sexual activity, particularly those involving non-consensual, coercive, or public conduct. Wait, y'all pause it and read it, okay? Robert. Right. Riddle me this, right? If Robert is all of this, why is the people that's going against him the ones with the charges? I mean, we haven't seen Robert in court for anything other than kids, divorces, and contempts against the other one. So I'm confused. If he's this, why y'all got the charges? Don't listen. This is Tay. I'm happy you got out the way, girl. You know you be like in a simp, right? And you could have got caught by the Walter, the ghost of Walter. You would have woke up. He would have been humping your leg and shit. You would have punch him on the top of his damn head. But listen, oh my God, good thing you got out, girl. Good thing you got out. Good thing. Say what now? She called her daddy long leg. How you know how long your daddy leg is? Why would that be something that would be said by a kid to a parent about his shit? You get what I'm saying? Daddy long leg. You called your daddy long leg. You called your daddy long. Say what now?
Me on Shade was supposed to go viral. She went to jail for what?
Well, Robin, I got the text, the threats, and all the receipts that you need. If you need me to deliver them to you personally, let me know.
Yeah, he kept saying it was posted on social media. Oh shit, it was like, damn, it might as well have been. It wasn't even posted on social media.
He was lying. He lied a lot in there.
Lied a lot. But what I tell y'all was gonna say, oh, I'm an actor and a singer, and it really damaged my brand. Man, get the hell out of here.
Did it become a shrimp before the 6 years, after the 6 years, before the baby, after the baby? Which one? Because that wasn't giving shrimp energy to me. That was giving real energy. Anytime you ain't paying for no shrimp, sis. You had a kid by a shrimp, stayed 6 years with a shrimp, and married the shrimp twice. Not once, twice. Once, twice. Not once, twice.
Man, get the hell out of here.
He ain't got no brand.
What brand and damage? Sad as hell. You a
He not a brand? Then who is La Truth?
As hell. You a deadbeat ass dude. You don't see your child. Like, bro, keep it 100. Your daughter's birthday tomorrow. You still try to push through with this. That's on weak. That's weak.
It is.
That's weak. Your appointment should have been your daughter. Your appointment should have been seeing your daughter. You talking about something that happened 4-5 months ago. And then you only did it because your bullies that you hired.
Oh wow, she called us bullies.
If you
So
don't
what
go
are
press
the
charges against
elderberries,
Briana,
guys?
we're gonna stop bullying her. We're gonna stop bullying her. If you don't press charges, then you went like a ass nigga and press charges. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. Like, for real. That was mad whack, bro. Mad whack. And then y'all heard him bring up Safari. She said that Safari would never. Safari would never. Kevin Gates would never. Lil Fizz would never.
Why are you watching all these mean
Janelle
things?
would never.
Oh, Jezebel.
Man, bye. Man, bye.
Janelle
Thought
like
this
it
was a
face
win.
down,
About to make up your
ass
whole
up.
career, 'cause
That's the
real
way
men
we
about to
like
look
the
at you like,
ooh.
what?
We
What?
witnessed it firsthand. They
First hand, clowning.
He just because he did that.
Like, what?
Like,
You so
Because she said it was a shrimp and it was a bunch of shrimp. What?
He's so thirsty for a win. He's so thirsty for a lick that he would do some stupid shit like that.
So thirsty to please people on social media who don't even care about you.
But he has nothing. He has nothing. It had nothing to do with you calling his shit a shrimp. You said you got 3 degrees, right? Can you Google revenge porn for me? Do it. Do it now. Right now.
You know these hands work. But when Janelle made a video and didn't even say nothing directly,
And she's still telling on herself.
The first time, you was all scared. And then you had Kavina calling him, begging him not to beat your ass. Like, man, it's weirdo, bro. Straight weirdo. I'm beginning to think he a stud. Because you stuff in your drawers, and all I did was send it to one person.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Tay with the T. You know you're gonna get them sips from me. It's YouTube's favorite unicorn baby. Let's definitely get into it. Yes, we definitely have to get into it because the ish is brewing. Okay, and when I say by the ish is brewing, because the defense that people are trying to throw out into existence makes no sense. We are dealing with people that have scary charges. People by the name of Walter. Walter has charges that would not be how can I say, I don't even know what to say about them. That's what's bad because I'm still confused, okay? Because like I said, and I'll say again, even though we knew a person had charges, we never knew that they was to this extent. But for a person to keep the company of this type of person with them knowing that it was existing, that's why they were so comfortable with doing business with people that they knew had the same problems, like Maine, for instance. Yes, touching Maine. That's why it was no problem with doing business with him, because you was already being raised by a Walter. Oh, I mean, I'm blown, okay? Every time I think about this, I'm going to come and drop a video, sis. I'm just being honest because spreading the word is a real thing. Y'all going against a man trying to say he this and he that, but the funny part is y'all are the ones that's proven to be everything that y'all trying to claim him to be. The only thing that we've seen Robert in court for is divorce, kids, and contempt, and not even contempt on his existence for the factors of somebody else's shit. Because if you do what it is that you think you're gonna do on this internet, I'm gonna drag you into the court every time when it comes to mine. So I don't understand what game we are playing here, because the thing is, in these days and these times, people are so used to men walking away and not giving a damn. You understand that for a man fighting for his child, that seems, but I don't understand why it seems so unreasonable now, to where people are trying to plant things on him that don't even make sense. And the proof is in the pudding. This girl was running down to get TPOs for what she thought people were saying about turtles against content creators. You got time to be taking content creators to court, and you got PEDOs living in your basement? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This man has humped everything. No, listen, I don't want to put things on a person, but I ain't putting nothing on nobody when the paperwork say it, okay? When you were sitting here doing family members and hump nature and children, at the end of the day, ain't no way that could be covered up for him. They talking about this happened back then. Happened what back then? What was about what was back then? Because what was back then? Because I got to make sure that my child is covered now, friend. I don't know what was going on back then. That's not my concern. But obviously it was a lot that the black and white says a lot was going on back then, even though laws wasn't put in place to basically title it. Because 94, 96, I don't give a shit. It was still coexisting. Even though a person wasn't put on the registry, they mentally and the people around them knew that they was walking around with those charges coexisting, baby. Don't even try to play this on some, oh, is a like or dislike for either one of the parents. Let's talk about the kid. So it's comfortable for kid to be around somebody that's known for touching kids. We're in the land of nigga dim. Make it make sense. Walter! What? No. Because I'm just being honest and I'm being real with you. I know when Robert received that criminal history, his stomach was turning, baby. Like, what? What? I gave this man clothes off my back. I never knew none of that. So when you trying to make it seem, listen, nobody knew. It's one thing when you thinking a nigga is an old pimp from way back when. He might have had a couple of charges or maybe some drug charges, but not to the coexistence of humping everything but the grass. He probably was humping the grass too. Somebody's gonna have to explain to Tay, what is acts of nature, baby? What is acts of nature? Then you want to be busy out here selling ebooks. It says you selling ebooks on how to monetize shit, and on top of it, you had people pay for somebody else's information, not even your own. Everything that you selling in them ebooks, people can kindly go and find on their own. They did not need to pay for ish. That was just a donation and a contributing to your losing. Because you're losing, sis. Don't try to come out here and make it seem like things is the way that it is and it was, because it's not. It's not. And Robert don't got to come out here and pay nobody for things that they could kindly fucking see. And any human being that had a decency would understand why people would be defending the factors of the shit that they try to put in for this. What? Nigga, the truth don't cost a thing. It's free, baby. Okay? But the lie may cost you everything, as you can see. And we all can see. You literally had the nerve to come up here and tell a story about everybody that you've been with. You've tried to ruin on the factors of the internet. Now, I'm going to just be honest. I might say the factors of the pistols and the pit bulls with the baby father, but there's still no proof of that, right? Just like there's no proof of the situation with Robert, being that you like the lie. But with the factors of Jarnell, there's proof. So that is basically like something that is nailed, set in stone. And you brung that to the internet on your own. It's not like people are harassing you. People starting to feel like they surviving you from all the lies that you choose to tell. At the end of the day, other people are affected by this shit as well. People has been doxxed due to the hands of you. So when you go into court for people, I hope you telling them that too. It's not the factors of it. You come to the internet and tell people this shit. Then you got a bubble-eyed bluefish over there saying it's okay if you get your ass beat. That's the type of people you want defense from, sweetie. You sitting there promoting molded butter and linted sweatsuits. You have people buy a $400 blow dryer that you don't use for you or the little kiddos, boo-boo. Stop playing with us. Okay, you came out here and acted like you was this and you was that. And now, the wolf in sheep clothing has been shown for facts. You ain't none of that. You are a liar. And that's what you will be exposed as. And these old ass women that's including themselves in the factors of throwing the access trash on what is trash already, they will also receive their karma. Because when you don't do right, you don't get right. And this shit ain't right. I don't care how nobody try to flip it up, serve it, change it, fry it, boil it, bake it. It's still gonna come the same way, come out the same way as some shit. And literally for some kids to be caught up in a situation like this, that's where my heart goes. And that's who gets it. Cause the grown people, they like in competition, it seems, with who could talk about or who could dislike this person. Don't nobody give a fuck about who dislike who. Who? Me personally, I don't even have a problem or dislike for Briana. And I make these videos. But the truth will always shine through. And if I got truth of the proof, I'm going to bring it for the peoples to view. And that's just the truth. So at the end of the day, people really need to get their shit together. They say that Robert goes to court in June. Okay? Stay tuned. Because at the end of the day, the internet is always internet, baby. And it's always interneting. Okay? In a way that these people think that they coming out defending her, if that's what you want to call it, they not doing nothing but defeating her. They're causing her own defeat and her own demise, and we are getting to witness her decline. Okay, we basically may have actually brung Patricia out of hiding, because if what goes right in this court in June, she may have to give up all her parental rights soon. Because even though the case, I don't know if people know, right? I don't know if people know, but when you do acquire a case, it does not go for one kid. It goes for all kids, okay? So what is in the household that may be affecting that one? No, it's not just that one that will get dealt with, hun. It's all of them. Not just her will be removed, but until something changes, all will be removed. So Patricia may have to come to the front of the class soon, because if there is any twins coexisting, oh yeah, Moose is going to need help with them. And hopefully the Sleepy Bible, being that he want to be posting posts, sitting there promoting PEDOs. So you comfortable with your daughter being around somebody you know that touch little girls? And family members preferably. I would say that she's family. I will also say that she's a little girl. Yep, perfect fit for the goddamn script. Who's you playing with? You need your ass beat. And that's the problem. People came up here and they didn't use the factors of, how can I say, this situation going the way that it went on the upcline of positive and being able to co-parent and do things that wasn't being done. Because we ain't seen none of that, right? But they used this situation to build off of a man's name. That's it. Because how you come in and the only benefit that you get is when you talking shit about somebody else that everybody knows. We don't know you. You don't even know you. That's why you still collectively buying parts of you off of Temu to try to figure out who the hell you is. You like one of those people that you come across in the mall, in the shopping mall, you know, and they try to be pushing the Bible on you like, listen, hold on, y'all. Hold on, because he playing with me. Okay? Excuse me, yes. We're having class this Sunday. Would you like to join? I have the perfect scripture for you. Okay, yes. This scripture stood out to me when I thought, well, listen, your presence brought me this paragraph. Okay, and in this paragraph, in this scripture, this is what you need to hear. If you don't get the fuck out of here. Lord, you know my heart. But this man is playing with us. He ain't just playing with me. He playing with everybody. And he playing with your name. Why do they get on this internet and play with your name? Okay? They go from villain to victims. Okay? And then when they become the victims, they want to bring the Lords into it. The Lord's ain't did nothing. He already passed for enough of our sins. He got nailed to the cross and y'all sitting there making jokes of it like you throwing paragraphs and scripts at people when you the one that need the most of. So with that being said, if y'all actually was into any type of Jesus, y'all wouldn't be able to do the things that y'all do. So don't be coming Bible pushing on people when you promoting PEDOs. Okay? The Lord was against those. Look. That's how real it was. Okay? The Lord is against those. The Lord, he don't play with the P, the D, or the O's. Okay? He don't. But Tay is on the case. Okay? So every time I think about this, I'm going to come back with some shit to say. So just be prepared, baby. Look, my camera a little crooked. Let me see. There we go. Like I said, every time I think about this, because y'all people, and me, I'm just happy that I get to see, because in everyday life, you would never believe that these type of things be coexisting. We normally see things like this on the news or in series or situations like that. But to actually see that people like this coexist and they not acting, this is really who they are as a people? What? May they all burn in hell or jail. Hell or jail. First class ticket to hell or jail. You want to be walking around your daddy naked with lingerie. Okay, knowing that he touching on everything. And it's allegedly, they said, they had said, the people had said that it's possibly that this man had touched you and your sister, honey. Now, I don't know how allegedly that they said that, not me. They said that. I don't know how true that part is, but that's what's floating through the airwaves. They saying that that little situation when it came down to the sister husband, it wasn't him, it was him. They said it wasn't him, it was him. That's what they said. It wasn't him, it was him. It was him and him. That's what they said. So Tejas is, letting you know what they had said. They said that. But the facts that not only did you allow your kids to be around this man, I don't give a damn who he is on your birth certificate, but you yourself was comfortable around him, knowing all of that. That's sick. That is some sick-ish. That's past sick. Okay? And then you in a relationship with a moose, and you had the nerve to let him post a video that he thought was being sarcastic, but it actually is evidence. Because how is it that he's able to pick your child up and Robert's child up from school, but Robert can't pick his own child up from school? I don't give a damn what month it was in the year. Talk about, he want to go in April. Yes, that's towards the end of the year. That's when most of the grades is coming in, and you can actually get a good understanding of where your child is on the scale. Okay? Are they doing well? Are they failing? Like, what is good? So maybe possibly before things actually end, if I have a chance to help them, I will help, friend. It's the last semester, and any good parent knows that. At least he's going during the day to check on his baby. His mama is in somebody else's kitchen washing their dishes. Let's talk about that. She ain't even home. The granddaddy, the PEDO, is making sure the kids get the fuck on. So let's talk about it. But you know how this go. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Keep your girl alive. You know your girl Tay, always on that 100K chase. Help me win this race. You already know I'm going to put some of my subscribers' comments on the screen, because y'all already know what y'all mean to me. If y'all have not got y'all membership, make sure you get on to it, because Tay is about to drop some more ish in there. Listen, we keep it flaming in the membership. You can't put that really in the videos, because they be trying to report. So come to the members only, and I'm telling you, that's where it's at. And your girl Tay is definitely what? Is out. Free from Briana. It's T with Tay. Hit the like button, please don't play.